Hi, my name is Kevin. Thanks for joining me on my book talk today. I'm a student in Professor Megan Marshall's English 579 Living Writers class. Welcome to my book talk. In this video, I will be briefly reading a reader response that I wrote in response to poet and author Aimee Nezhukumatathil's work, World of Wonders, national bestseller if you didn't know. There is no doubt in my mind that the acclaim and high praises given in response to Aimee Nezhukumatathil's work, World of Wonders, was well given. Besides the beautiful artwork and illustrations present throughout her work, the convention that I was most drawn to was the way in which each piece was connected to both the natural, historical world, something from nature, and the real, palpable feeling of the world, her own association with the astonishment. This is to say that Aimee Nez related her own feelings, memories, and experiences with various astonishments, as she puts it, from the natural, real world. This, to me, was the most beautiful correlation I've ever experienced in a piece of literature thus far. The author starts out with interpreting and explaining various plants and animals, all while connecting their meaning or symbolism to her life. Specifically, in the first pieces of the collection, relating these astonishments to the way in which she was raised. In Peacock, Nezhukumatathil introduces her reader to her first struggles with identity, noting how the peacock and its meaning is an integral part of that identity and that of her family's, but how in America, specifically where she lives in the Midwest, this convention is not a very welcomed one to her. As is introduced in Peacock, and what we find out throughout the rest of her collection, the poet struggled with what could be referred to as a sort of identity crisis, ultimately downplaying her own roots. It is through a piece like this one in the collection that a reader can start to relate with the author's apparent meanings and themes of feeling real. Another standout piece in the collection for me was one related to identity yet again. Nez's work Potu references a Central and South American bird that is notorious for trying to blend in. In this work, the author herself references her own struggles with wanting to blend in, primarily with her blonde counterparts, and always feeling one step behind from the rest of those around her. Aimee Nez writes, I felt most seen in my childhood, not by any television shows or movies, but rather when I was in the outdoors, in forests or fields, by lake or ocean. This convention references a feeling of self-discovery and knowing oneself in the quietest and people-barren locations, a notion coinciding with that journey of identity. All in all, Aimee Nezhukumatathil's work, World of Wonders, is a beautifully constructed collection of reality. She references various relatable themes such as identity, anxiety, and self-discovery, and ties these with interesting, knowledgeable interpretations of the world's astonishments. There is no wonder, no pun intended, that her collection was so highly praised and analyzed. As a juxtaposition to various works that we've discussed this semester in English 579 Living Writers, Nez's collection offers a breath of fresh air and allows for a reader to remember their own childhood and personal journey of self-discovery, all while appreciating some interesting facts about natural history. Sometimes we all just want to be like the Potu bird and blend in, and that's beautifully a part of our own world of wonders. Thank you all for joining me on this book talk. I've been coming to you live from my own world of wonders in my backyard, located in San Diego, California, the beautiful, sunny San Diego. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. Thank you to Professor Megan Marshall for the opportunity to encounter such wonderful living writers, especially just like Aimee Nez. This book is still being sold on bookshelves across the nation. Please go get yourself a copy if you haven't already. Take care.